Hi guys, welcome back to the Outer Worlds. I'm Ciarasteina, and let's see, where were we? Okay, so that one is for outside. This is to pick up the, um, to pick up the people's. Oh, we still have to get his. I thought we did get his.
What can I do for you?
You sound like you've had some training. I know a thing or two about medicine.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Only if you use the term loosely. So if you prepare corpses for burial, pretty specific job description. I'm guessing you're trained in medical school. Let's just skip over it.
Experience was my teacher. Experience and... So, you want to be an embalmer, brochures 1 through 5. Courtesy of the Spacer's Choice Department of Career Development.
Brochures 1 through 5.
Go ahead.
What do you know about the plague?
The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a
So
shame.
it's a curable plague. What are the symptoms?
Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching.
What you're describing sounds a lot like a flu.
Whatever it may be, I have developed my own palliative. Boiled canid liver and a splash of ethanol.
Ew? Why don't you treat all your workers?
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
It looks like those are easy enough ingredients. That's monstrous.
Nature is monstrous, friend, and this plague is natural selection at work.
You seem pretty
Edgewater has been
enthusiastic.
good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
Sounds exhausting.
As the good vicar says, work fortifies the spirit of a man. If you want to feel exhausted, try not having any work.
That's all for now. But it says that I still need him, though. Let's see. He's still my objective, so... Okay, so I need to mention it to Silas, even though it says that I still need to talk to him. Ludwig, Phyllis, and Abernathy's. Which one's closest? 32 this way.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
I don't know if that's... I wish I would tell you, like, when you're gonna get busted. Can I take it from here when he's not looking? Let's try. Yes, I can. Okay. So I could basically steal all of his stuff. This is not like Skyrim where they can tell that you're stealing from, you know, town over. Ooh. Oh, necklace. All right.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you?
Dobson?
Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Maybe you should retire. Perception. You want to tell me what's got you so
You
nervous?
some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
I guess I didn't pass it. I'm positive you mentioned something about being plagued.
You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please,
It's
don't
just
tell
the
the
flu,
constable.
isn't it? Get away from me, you leper. Yeah.
And become the town pariah? I'm already the oldest worker in town. I don't need to give them another reason to avoid me.
They avoid you because you're
Hey,
old?
you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't you? Do a good turn for an expiring old man?
Sure. Let's see. Depends on what you need.
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community
Retrieve
center.
the cache of
Powerful
medicine.
stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Not so fast. I've got questions.
Do what I can.
I assume there are
You
guards.
will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
Of course.
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
Why can't you just buy some medicine?
I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
Jeez. It's horrible. Embarrassing. Come on, Abernathy. You don't look a day over 90.
Tell myself the same thing every morning.
Wow, he
You
is
see
over
those
90?
young workers at the cannery? What with their unbent spines and pristine knee joints? I can't compete with that.
So why aren't you...
So you'll do it then?
I'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Law. Anything I should know?
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
I'm here to collect your graves. I'll do this after I do it. Maybe he'll be more willing to give me them. You're taking an awful risk trusting me, you know.
I know that. But I got nobody else to turn to.
Oh.
Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have
Reed.
locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see
Constable.
the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
I'm hearing a lot about this vicar. I'll go ahead and talk to him about the gravesite fees
You're making a
later.
mistake working for Abernathy.
Oh, Esther.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine.
Oh, what have you got to say
Abernathy is a
about it?
well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
Ooh, choices already. He's got symptoms of something. You're saying it's psychosomatic?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Persuade. Let me worry about that.
All right. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
Abernathy's paying me for my trouble. Can you match his offer?
I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
I'll think about it.
That's all I can ask
So I
of you.
need the medicine and then give it to one of them. And let's see. 73 that way. Well, I guess it doesn't matter then. Those are obviously two completely unrelated quests.
You wanna mingle, go try the cantina.
No, I'm here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
Cool. That was easy enough. God, now it's like one of those, do you spare the life of one person to save multiple, or do you give it to one person? Like, I don't know. Resident. So there's, this looks like a church. Vicar Max. I'm sure we'll have to talk to you eventually, so. Let's see. Salt tuna. Is it just salted tuna? Logs. Yeah. Oh, that's it. Okay. Oh, cool. Didn't even realize that was turning. I'm sure there's something that's going to send me in here. I can't tell if I'm being watched or not. I definitely am being watched. Vendor. Spacer's Choice Automated Sales Unit Vending Machines. Vending machines offer a variety of items to purchase, mostly from one company. Hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to the vending machine. Restricted items on a vendor can only be purchased when you have a high enough reputation with the associated faction, or a hack skill of 40 or higher. I don't even know what is, like, useful or not. Like I said, I don't even know what's useful or not. I just don't know enough right now. Cannery worker. If they had names, I'd be more inclined to talk to them, but since they don't. God, the names are so hard to read. They're so small. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything in here. Sure. Since you're not looking anyway. Notifications lost and found. One left hand is severed at the wrist. Some bone damage. People, this is our second unscheduled amputation in as many months. Please exercise caution and safety around machinery. Maintenance fees will be deducted from your pay. My God. Not much to read. Ooh, lockers. And a worker. Ooh. Ring? Nondescript metal ring. The small metal ring was most likely designed for use on a finger, but big-toed customers could find alternative places to wear it. Oh, God. Hell yeah, I'm taking it. I don't know what any of this stuff does. Again, it's like, I just don't know. Junk. This is all junk. Does it say somewhere where my carry weight is? A model spaceship. Imagination not included. It's funny. I'm just gonna hang on to this stuff until I know what the hell does what. Like I said, I tried to not really do anything, but it seems like I don't have a choice. Alright, so where I need to go is actually 30 meters that way. So I guess I have to go outside. Oh. Okay, I need to see where the frick I am on the map. Okay, so it's inside. Upstairs. No, it says downstairs. Dang it. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not gonna run into quests right now that I don't need. Phyllis Granger. Okay, I saw stairs over here, so it's probably, yeah, stairs. Actually, not stairs, but I've had stairs. Can't you steal from people? I thought you could. I have no idea if sprat hides are useful, but I'm getting a lot of them, so meh. Oh, hi there. Don't pay attention to me. Oh, Foreman Phyllis Granger. Welcome, Phyllis Granger. From Dobson. From Dobson to Granger, medical treatment. Phyllis, owing to your hard work and positive attitude, I have sanctioned your access to medical treatment in the event of contagion. As you know, the company has not provided us with enough medicine to treat every worker. I wish I could treat every member of Spacer's Choice family who fell ill with this plague, but I cannot. Medical privileges are strictly merit-based. Please do not, under any circumstances, distribute your ration of medication to any other worker. We're all in this together. I'm guessing that's exactly what she did. No password required. Oh, hack 5 bypass. Continue. Personal files last entry. Theodore buried last night? I'm thinking Theodore was buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death in our quarterlies. Sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a statement or something for other workers. Been thinking about it. Don't know what to tell them. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work, show up, wear a smile, and you'll get your medical privileges. It's a start. But yeah, like I said, I'm thinking she gave her, he?
You the new worker?
She.
Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
I'm guessing you're the
Foreman
foreman.
Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you. Shit. Silas still on about that.
Okay,
Here,
got
take the
hers.
fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
That was nice of you, yeah.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though.
Yours relative?
Eugene was a good worker.
You said this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Thanks. Awfully insane. Must be tough losing family. I'm getting the inclination that they don't really care about family around here.
Eugene wasn't family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death.
Oh.
I'm the one who found him, you see, so
They
I
don't
pay the
mean
fines.
actual relative.
Suicide's a crime.
So,
The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
you're owned by the company?
First of all, that's a horrible thing to say. Secondly, yes, we did. When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Wow. I hate this place already. He's a person,
Well,
not an
excuse you.
asset.
I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
This place is like when commercialism gets way out of whack. I wish I didn't have to, like, go up to people holding my gun out like this. Another thing. Oh, got a mechanical engineering volume 2. I don't know what this is, but I'll take it. Oh, is there anybody here? Let's see. From the office of Reed Dobson, Outpost Administrator. Symptoms of infection have now reached a critical mass. I've instructed our staff to transform the old domicile into a sick house. Plague is a reality of life on the frontier, and as spacers, we are expected to face up to reality. And the reality is that we do not carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. We must strive every day to demonstrate our worthiness of that privilege. If you find yourself suffering of symptoms of the incipient plague, the best thing you can do for yourself and for your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Physical illness recapitulates spiritual weakness. Oh my God. I hate this place already. It's just like total commercialism. I mean, there's like basically you're owned by the company. Oh, there's something up here. Oops. Oops. I wasn't liking that. Do I have to be over there? Guess so. Hopefully nobody was watching. Okay. So I need to go back and talk to Silas. What's in this store? That's just another thing. Sorry about that. So need to talk to Silas. I'm all for people earning their money and everything, but my God, I wish there was. Oh, who are you? Constable Reyes. I don't think I want to steal your stuff right in front of you. Wanted. Birdie Cotton. Gil Antrim. Not what I meant to do. Hit the wrong button. Doc Maybell. Something tells me I'm going to end up hunting these people down. But... let's see where we are. Okay, so it's still telling me to see this guy, but can't. Yeah, I'm just like, even the loading screens are advertisements.
Fancy threads.
Hey, Charles.
Some kind of hibernation suit?
Why, yes, it is.
You run into any trouble?
Yes, I did.
Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room.
Are you suggesting
Well, that's
extortion?
the word, extortion. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah. Oop, hello, lag. Huh. Things to look at over here, perhaps. What is this? Another shovel? I don't think anybody's in here, so I may be completely wrong. Bit cartridge. Nothing in the cabinets. Riot armor. Alright, so this we can break down. Yes. And we have two of these, right? This one needs to be worked on. So I'll break that one down. Are they the same thing? Yeah, they are. This one is at 82%. I could keep this as a backup, maybe. gives me... Oh, but that gives me tech skills, too. Sure. I'll take you. Let's break you down. Why does that have a diamond on it? Okay, 43 out of 130. So I'm guessing I can eat all this for boosts. Bunch of nanners. That's funny. Dervish Mist. Okay. Quest. General. And junk. I mean, I could junk all this stuff, but I'll junk it all another time. Maybe off camera. Right now, I don't have to worry about running out of space. Oh, I have to go this way anyway. I was just gonna look around, see what was over here, but I actually have to go here. Oh, need to talk to you.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses.
No, I don't
You
think
ever
so.
swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
The hell are you talking about? Yeah.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
This guy's a little, yeah.
The war. The coming apocalypse.
Oh,
Man
God.
versus machine.
Even in the future, they still have these
I'm
guys.
talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising.
Wow.
When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot?
Probably.
Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Cowering sounds good. If your resistance need another gun, I am for hire. Meh.
I've been gathering up a war
I'm
chest
sure
over
it's
the
a
years.
quest.
Saw tuna cans mostly, some Spacer's Chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
Nice. What do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Use a couple pointers.
Mechanicals got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Question for you. What do you have against
You ever
mechanicals?
seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you, scanning you with its murderous oculars.
Can't say I have.
Pray to the law that you never do. A mechanical never forgets the face of its enemy. First they will rob us of our jobs, and once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives.
But they'll be too busy doing our jobs. Okay. Hi there. I wasn't doing anything, I promise. Go back to your routine. Thank you. Oh, assault rifle. And lots more stuff. I was actually told there was like a weapon around here, but I don't know if it's a, I don't know if it's this place that they were talking about. You can now travel to Edgewater landing pad from your ship. Nice. There's supposedly a lip around here somewhere, but I don't see it, so I'm not gonna find that out the hard way. Oh, what are you guys? Red worm blood? I saw you for a second. Why can't I loot you now? Pre-sliced bread. Okay. Huh. Okay. See if there is a lip around here. Oh, there is. Pretty water. Aha. Oh. That was not a friendly one. That one. Landing pad cutter. Apparently it's a legendary or something. Work order. I have received reports of terror nests behind the landing pad. This is not the first time that these reports have appeared on my desk. I must once again reiterate my contempt for the terror population and the problems engendered by their presence. Terror get caught in the engines of ships. Terror deface spacers' choice properties with their droppings. Terror are a nuisance. Deal with them, please. Constable's office. Really? There was like one terror here. I mean, it looks like they did some more, but... Huh. Yeah, I was told it wasn't a very good weapon, but it was like a rare weapon or something like that. Just something to like break down into parts. The dissident hunter. When indentured servants are freed, anarchy soon follows. Well, yeah, that's generally what happens. That was fast. Alright, let's see if we can find some dirt on you.
Another day at the cannery.
What am I looking for here? Conrad, receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's gonna have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is gonna ruin us, so I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something? You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry him out. We sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Phyllis G. We already knew about this, but that's, yeah. Now we have...
What can I do for you?
I know about Eugene.
You know about Eugene? How?
Because you left the papers on your desk.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
I'm sure he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
You're gonna have to. Ask forgiveness from the vicar later. Yeah.
The good Vicar Maximilian and I have never quite seen eye to eye, but your point is well taken. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU. Eugene was not a suicide.
Oh.
He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality.
What?
I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
Wow, that's horrible.
It's a miracle of bureaucracy. If Eugene's death were filed as a suicide, we'd all pay the price for his crime. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Goodbye. I am done talking to you. Emerald Vale General Store, Cantina. Guessing it's a workbench. What are these other places? Oh, is that the cannery? Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
It's okay, I'm just running by. Oops, I went the wrong way, but that's fine. Oops. I keep hitting R, 'cause that's what I'm used to doing for, like, loot everything is R. Nothing in there. I'll just go around, though. And be like, ah, some stranger came to town and suddenly all of our stuff's gone from every house. These are such weird houses. They're like a combination of old-timey houses and new technology. Well, quote-unquote new technology. And save it. Silas, stop moving.
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had? And nary a word of complaint out of your clients.
We need to talk about Eugene.
Yeah? What about him?
You first. I know you buried him.
Well, yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to do. What's this about?
His solid gold teeth could be worth something if you pulled them out.
Yeah. Funny thing.
Of
Eugene's
course.
body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
Of course. This is getting a little too absurd for me. Let's see. I'll keep an eye out for them.
Let me know if you find anything.
So now we gotta go find his body. Question for you? Anything?
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
What are they after?
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property.
Bodies?
If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery,
But why do they
company's
want the
gonna dock my pay.
bodies? Why do they want bodies though? What are they doing with them? Alright, so journal. Oh, do I still have to return to Silas? Die robot along tomorrow. Yeah, it still says I have to return to him.
Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble?
Well done.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
I went on my way for you.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Thanks.
Oh, suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
He was convinced you knew.
What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see? Yeah?
I mean, I guess I could...
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again?
Yeah,
Ain't heard
that
one
one.
since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing as far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?
I don't understand. You saying everybody's forgotten about us?
Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
Oh, God. They said the colony was
Look,
expecting
I don't know
us.
what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and Colony that, but you need to stop. Or there's gonna be trouble.
Trouble
Trouble's
asking
in
a
the
question?
asking. Or don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I.
Ding. Oh, 10 points available. Do 20 on that. And 30 on that. And we'll just do the rest on that. Okay. Oh, I didn't okay it. Apply. Yes. don't get perks until next level, so. Let's see. Journal. Find a power regulator. Die robot. I don't have any botched. Yay. Let's do this one. 365 meters. 200 meters. I'll probably do that one. 63 meters. Okay. Guessing it's just going to be like, ask around the town. Cool drawings. Oh, it's way up. Oh, that's the dude I need to talk to.
Had your rations yet?
Yep. You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
Yeah. Okay. All the way up, 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 up. Gotta love the elevator music.
Any food.
Lots of people.
It cooks.
Yeah, but Bess, I mean, the cannery cooks in sealed
Another
cans.
named person.
Exact time, exact temperature.
The food swells during cooking, bursting the cans. So change the time or the temperature.
There's no controls for that. I'd have to dig into her guts, rig all manner of bypasses. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Oh, but I was
Focus, Miss
just
Holcomb. You. Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize.
She
I was
did.
given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
'Cause I'm not a worker.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits.
Aren't I in like
Been a
a
few seasons since we've had a visitor.
military
pass
uniform? I don't know. My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer.
You're cute.
Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling
First
it.
thing I recognize.
through. I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
However. Yeah.
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
What do you say when you say mostly abandoned? What do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Of course. What a surprise.
I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those
Heaven
workers back
forbid.
at their stations.
I've seen Edgewaters. Don't blame those workers for walking out.
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town.
It's
Before
still
you go to the
pushing
plant,
them.
I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
how I recognize her.
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Workers. What if she doesn't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one
What if
community.
they don't want to come
The
back?
Spacer's
I mean,
choice
they are
family.
following her.
If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
I kind of understand that. Let's see what
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure.
Great.
My first
I got my
follower.
wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. Companions. You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help you in a variety of ways. Companions provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. That's interesting. They increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat's ability with the inspiration skill. Learn more about companions in the companion ledger. Sure. Let's see, Parvati. So, just talks about weapons and gear. She's basically, got a blue weapon. But gear, because I probably have better gear. Actually, she has pretty good gear. But she doesn't have a helmet. Oh. Base health, threat generated, engineering. I'll do engineering. Oh, I don't have any perk points. Journal, codex. Let's see. It's just annoying to me to have that asterisk up there the entire time. Companions. Okay. Alright, Parvati, you're with me. Wait, is there like a... Let's see, settings... Gameplay... Show player helmet? No. Show companion helmets? No. I don't like... I mean, they're wearing it anyway, and I... Oh, back. Resume. I just like being able to see them. She's a pretty girl. Alright, let's go. Hi. Okay. I was like, stuck.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. Got a sec?
Yeah, what do you want?
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just...
I do,
Mr.
actually.
Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
This is about the deserters. So what's the other side of it?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Interesting way she talks. I can't believe anybody for leaving this town's got issues. Your friends or what? Did you notice Adelaide?
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
You can't leave it at that. Why were they arguing?
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words.
Her son
If Mr.
died,
Thompson
I'm
ain't of a
guessing, of
mind
the
to tell you his own
plague.
self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt.
I'm
If you can get out to
guessing
her.
he wasn't given treatment because he was not a quote-unquote good worker or whatever.
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listened to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
Can't believe anybody.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Huh, knew we'd have to talk to him. Why do we need to talk to Vicar about flipping a switch in your power mill?
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
Where would I find
The mission's
him?
on the east side of town. You can't miss it. On account of it being the only clean thing. Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it.
I
That's what my dad
agree
used to
with
say
you.
always.
I agree with your dad. Okay. Where is the vicar? I wish I would tell you, like, what the actual place is. Let's see. Gosh, I forgot where we saw him. It doesn't tell me where. Maintenance division.
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
Constable, that doesn't sound healthy. Where's the vicar? I wish there was a way to put down, like...
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Okay, so you would think the church would be around here somewhere.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb,
Okay.
got my eye on you, girl. Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
What incident?
Ask her if you care. I'm running a business here.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
I'm guessing she didn't steal anything.
Music to my ears.
Merchant skill. Let's see. Sell, repair. Hold. Oh, let's just repair this one. And go and repair that one. 1% discount. Me and my heart. Ooh. Okay. Okay, where is the Vickers? Cantina, Saltuna. Oh, I'm guessing this is the Vickers place.
Ever gonna visit? I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Hey, Vicar.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your
this guy's
service.
voice.
Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Well, yeah, that one wouldn't hurt. Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so
Throwing her
brave
under
as
the
to
bus.
drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut power to the deserters if you can. Don't do that one.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
Yeah, it's kind of a. I mean, he's not cutting them off to get them injured. He's cutting them off to, quote, encourage them to go back to town because combined forces are stronger than dissident forces, which I understand. So, but if they don't want to go back, then we are cutting off their supply and they're going to be, probably killed.
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons.
Oh, you're one
Does
of
that
those
strike
people.
you as a responsible life choice? Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to
See,
the
that's
fold.
what I was thinking. Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Huh. Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
No, I want it.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it. Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
I kind of want to know, like, why is this book so important? Let's see. So I guess we better go to Adelaide first. See where this is taking us? A companion? So he's a companion too? They're all going to be outside, undoubtedly. Oh. Wrong outside, I guess. Alright, so 284. So, let's see. 102. Probably do that one. Where does that go? 411. Fine. Okay, so die robot. Yeah, I'll go ahead and save the game. And I'm gonna go ahead and pause it here. And when we come back, we'll take Parvati out for a stroll and see what she can do. I'll see you guys in a bit.